Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Hello. Thanks for being here. As you guys know, this is a support group for people who have recently gotten out of a relationship and are going through a breakup, or also for people who have gone through a breakup in the past and they're still trying to move on and make things work out. So I just want to talk about some quick guidelines, okay? Just some rules to follow so that we can kind of establish, kind of group relationship as we continue on with our 6-week support group, okay? So first things first, I want to talk about the importance of being on time, okay? I know that we all have other lives outside of group, but it's important to make sure everyone's on the same page so that we can be respectful that way. Also, to make sure that we are letting each other speak and not try to hijack their spotlight or their moment to express themselves. Okay, another thing, I want you guys to know that feel free sharing whatever you want to share. Feel free not to share what you don't want to share. Along with that, I'll say that everything in this group is confidential and it's going to remain between us. The only time that it won't, or the only time that I will have to reach out of the group or break the confidentiality is if if you guys express ever feelings of self-harm or to harm others. Okay? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with an icebreaker. I want to get to know you guys, and I would like you guys to get to know each other, including myself. So I'll start by saying what my name is and what I love doing, my favorite thing to do. So my name is Daymary, and my favorite thing to do is salsa dance. Who wants to go next? Okay.
My name is Chelsea, and I really like practicing yoga.
Nice.
Okay, so my name is Iris, and right now at this time there's not many things I like to do.
Okay.
I'm Vanessa, and I like to meet new people and hang out with them.
Okay. Great. You guys have a lot of fun things you like to do. So why are we here? We're all in the same place, and I'd like to know more about what it is you guys are looking for. What's the reason? What brings you guys here?
Well, I guess I'll go again. I'll go first. I recently was in a relationship with someone who wasn't emotionally available, and I decided to finally end it with them, and it hurt me a lot because I really cared about them, and I thought that we could have something really awesome together, and they just would not open up to me, and I couldn't access anything from them, and it just wasn't working. We had moments of clarity and wonderfulness together, but other than that, it was just really crappy. And I also found out that he was interested in other people and quite possibly could have been with other people while we were together. And so that just sucked too, because I didn't know about it, so I was kind of left out. Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go. Do you want to know?
No, you can go.
Well, I was in a 11-year relationship, and it was good for the first couple of years, and we had a child, and there were just things that were not right. He was not willing to change certain things, and so I decided that was enough. I needed to do better for my child, and so I kind of broke it off, and I haven't been with anyone for a very long time, and I'm sick of it.
Feel you there.
So I thought that
Me? Well, I don't wanna be here, first of all. I mean, I kinda feel bad for you guys, like, hearing your story, but, I mean, my story is nothing like that. I was in a good relationship with a guy for like 2 years, and I just cheated on him all the time, and I stayed faithful for like 2 months, which is pretty good. But I just cheated on him the whole time, and then he recently found out, so we broke up. And I've just been enjoying the company of a lot of other people, but I'm forced to be here because I live with my mom, and she doesn't like this new lifestyle, as she puts it. So she's threatening to like take me out of the house if I don't come to support group. So I don't think I should be here, but you know, I'm here, so gotta make the best of it, I guess.
Okay. Well, thank you all for sharing. It takes a lot of willpower to be here. You know, not a lot of people seek out help or are willing to, you know, go the extra mile to kind of search for closure. I saw that you guys, I want to know how you guys were feeling from what Vanessa had to say. Thanks for sharing, Vanessa. I noticed that Iris and Chelsea, you guys are looking for similar things. I find it really interesting, Vanessa, that you're feeling almost resentful. Do you think that's right?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm resentful that he found out, because I had it good, but it was a little sloppy at the end there, so. You know, he had a good house, good job, good car, good everything, but, you know.
How do you guys feel? Or anything, is anything coming up?
I mean, I just think it's really shitty what you did. I mean, I don't know the details about it.
Right.
As, you know, just from an outsider's perspective, when someone doesn't know that you're sleeping with other people, it really hurts them. I mean, that's all I'm saying. And if you thought he was such a good guy, like, don't you think he deserved to know?
Me, I'm not really doing what I wanna do. Like, I had it good, and I just wanted to keep that going, but still have fun.
Interesting.
Iris, do you want to say more?
I mean, who am I to say that something is right or wrong? I'm not saying that, but, I think, I kind of agree with Chelsea that cheating is kind of not, a nice thing to do to another person. Why do you, I mean, is there a reason that you cheated on him?
Cause I can, I like to have sex, you know. I had it good, but I guess he wasn't that good in one department, so I had to find it somewhere else, right?
But do you feel like you couldn't have just approached him about it and said, hey, listen, I really like you in these ways, but I feel like I need to sexually be with other people too?
But then he wouldn't like that, and he would have like broken up with me. And I at least could have gotten it for 2 years that I did, and not now, you know, that it would have ended a lot sooner than I would have wanted it to.
But at
Yeah,
least
so-
he would have known. Like, at least you would have given him the chance to know, so he could have made that decision, because you can't 100% say that he would have said, oh no, I don't want to be with you.
But you don't know him. I
No,
know him.
I know, but you don't know that he could have said, okay, let's talk about this. Why are you feeling this way? But you didn't even give him a choice, I guess, is what I'm saying.
No, whatever. You don't know the situation.
No.
I just met you.
You know what, guys? I feel like there's a lot of mixed emotions right now. And I just want to say thank you for sharing what's going on. I could see why it would be hard to maybe share that with a group that feels differently. But that just means that, you know, it's kind of brave of you to do that, so thank you. And thank you guys for sharing how you guys are truly feeling about what Vanessa is going through. I think that there's something to say about how brave you guys are to speak up yourself those feelings and what's coming up. Okay, let's talk about what it is we want to achieve. I heard you guys tell me some of your things that you love most doing. What is it that you want to achieve?
I think I want to have something that I love doing, because right now I'm not feeling great about myself, and I'm not feeling great about my situation, kind of feeling sorry for myself sometimes. And in a way, I don't like the whole cheating aspect, but in a way, I almost kind of envy the way that you're feeling, because you're so kind of, I don't want to say selfish, but I in a good way. You're thinking about your needs, and for a long time, I didn't think about my needs, and I feel like it's time that I need to change that. But at the same time, I don't think that I want to hurt another person in the process. So I want to be honest with myself, but not necessarily, without impacting somebody else.
Okay. So it sounds like you're saying that you are looking to, that while listening to Vanessa, you admire something that, the way that she's feeling about her past relationship. You're admiring the fact that she, in a sense, she put herself first, which it sounds to me like something that you didn't do, or you didn't get the chance to do. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've always been last. And I'd like to one day put myself first.
Okay. Does anybody else feel like they might relate to Iris?
Yeah, I think I agree with you. There's something totally attractive and confident about someone who's I know what I want. I think that's really cool in that sense. I think that's great. But like Iris was saying, kind of having something that you like to do and being okay with it, and I don't know, I want to be okay with being alone, and accepting it and not feeling like I have to be around people, but at the same time be able to be open to new relationships.
Okay.
I don't know if I said that in a way that made sense, but
Makes sense to
that's,
me.
I think
That's
that
kind
would
of
be great.
exactly what I want.
I mean, yeah, guys, you have to think about yourself, even if it's not sexual or anything, because who else do you have to depend on? Who else do you have except yourself? So, just remember me.
Okay. That's really interesting, guys. Well, as you all were talking, I noticed that a theme that's going on right now is you guys would like to be happy just with you first, and then maybe be open to a relationship. And Vanessa, it sounds like you're already there.
Oh, I'm there. Yeah,
Okay.
I know what I want, I get what I want.
Mhm.
So that's why I don't understand why my mom is being so bitchy and making me do this. But I want to stay in her good graces.
I have something to say.
Okay.
Don't you think it's important to value being alone and being okay with it? You may have all these people that you can be with or want to be with, but don't you think on the other side of that,